Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 27 of our Islanders GM mode. So, in last episode, we finished the season simulation, and our record was 53, 24, and 5. We actually had a really good regular season. Soderstrom actually was a really good starter for the season. He had 9 shutouts, so, and a pretty decent save percentage, and a pretty good goals against average. So, anyways, we're up against the Carolina Hurricanes in round number 1. I showed you the lines at the end of last episode, and they have 2 still former players from us that we traded to them in Brock Nelson and Nick Bonino. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, but we still have Lindholm and Gauthier, who are the 2 guys we got from them. So hopefully it's a pretty decent series. Hopefully Nelson doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, especially because Bonino only was with us for like a few months, but Nelson was like a big part of the team. So anyways, let's get the simulation started. So here's game number 1 in New York. So yeah, we have home ice pretty much in every series unless we go up against New Jersey. So, and anybody that was ahead of us in the West, I don't know if there was much. So first period, and it's 2-0 us. Gabriel Velarde, the rookie from this year, he actually had a pretty good rookie season with 17 points, I think it was. And John Tavares as well, so our captain coming through. So 2-0 after 1, we managed to solve that 87 overall goaltender, Nedeljkovic. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but 2-0 after 1. And it's 4-0 going into the third. Tavares again, and Matthew Tkachuk. So we should have this game in place. Our team has got experience from the last few years going up to round 2, so I think this should be just routine. There's another goal, Matthew Barzal, so kind of blowing him out of the water a bit, but good performance in net as well from Soderstrom. There's Elias Lindholm against his former team to make it 6-0, and we win with a nice shutout. 25 saves for Soderstrom in that game. Here's a look at the stats. So Velarde from Gerlinger and Barzal, so a bunch of young guys. John Tavares from Dalcoli and Gauthier, so Gauthier picks up an assist against his former team. Matthew Tkachuk from Barzal, Tavares from Dalcoli, Barzal from Strome and Prince, and Lindholm from Prince. So that's that. And then the 3 stars of the game, Linus Soderstrom with 25 saves, Barzal with 3 points, and Tavares with the 2 goals. So hopefully that keeps up throughout the entire series. I don't know if we're going to just keep blowing them out of the water like that, but pretty good first game to start the series. Okay. Game number 2. I'm not going to change any lines, obviously, after a good game like that. And we score early again, 40 seconds in, Matthew Tkachuk and Josh Hosang. So it's 2-0, and once again after the first period. And we only have 8 shots on goal, so their goaltending has not been that good for them, even though they have an 87 in net. So second period, and it's 3-1 us going into the third. Gabriel Velarde gets his second goal of the playoffs, and Jordan Staal finally solving Soderstrom for the Carolina Hurricanes. They're outshooting us by 10 shots too. So third period underway. I'd like to get one more goal just as a little bit more insurance, but pretty decent all around. Good job, boys. Good job defensively, and just keeping the puck out of net pretty much. And we're catching back up in shots, and there's an empty netter by Julian Gauthier, another former Carolina Hurricane. So another nice win, 4-1. So to start off the series, in the first 2 games, we've outscored them 10-1. So obviously in our favor. So first goal was Tkachuk from Tavares and Hosang from Dalcoli and Tavares, Velarde from Scandella, and Gauthier from Carlson and Beauvillier. Here's the 3 stars again. So Soderstrom picks up first star again. Josh Hosang with 2 points, and Tavares with 2 points. So Soderstrom might have a good playoffs. Like, I think he actually had a good playoffs in round number 1 last year, was it? Yeah, I think it was last year in round 1. But yeah, so he continues to play good during this playoff simulation. He was really good during the regular season. So game 3 in Carolina. First period scoreless. Shots are pretty much even. We're out shooting though 9-7. Second period, and it's a 2-0 lead again. So Prince and Velarde. Velarde's got his third of the playoffs, and Shane Prince getting his first, I believe. So we have the routine in place to take a 3-0 series lead. We just need a bit more insurance. I think maybe another goal, that'd be nice. We're out shooting them badly though, so there's one for them though. Rask, Solving, Soderstrom. Come on, guys, play good defensively, get a third goal, and we have this in the bank. And we're going to yes, there you go, Velarde again. Wow, Velarde's having a great playoffs. Like, he didn't play the best necessarily during the regular season, but he's coming through in these playoffs, and especially in round one so far. So it's 3-1 win, another just one goal against for Soderstrom. So Prince from Strome and Barzal, Velarde from Lindholm to Chuck, and Velarde from Barzal and Leddy. So Velarde's got 4 goals in the first 3 games of the series. He gets first stars honors in that game. And then Nedeljkovic, the Carolina goalie, and Linus Soderstrom. So another great game for our defense. We had the best penalty kill during the regular season, so I don't know if that's contributing to the success in these playoffs or not. So we'll edit our scouting assignment, and we'll send it back to the WHL for a month. And our AHL team is in the playoffs as well. Who are they up against? The St. John's Ice Caps. So we won't focus much on that unless we get eliminated, but we'll focus on it once, like, we'll sim like that. And then let's see, did they win their first game? 3-1 loss. So our AHL team is down, but it doesn't matter as much, I guess. But anyways, back here in Carolina, and Sebastian Aho takes the lead for Carolina early. And it's a 2-0 lead actually for Carolina after the first period. Zykov and Aho. So come on, guys, let's get some goals and tie this game up. And wow, we're down 4-1 going into the third. Jordan Stahl gets 2. John Tavares gets 1 for us, but it looks like just a bad game for Soderstrom. Yeah, it's a bad game. So we have a chance to take the series on home ice at least. And yeah, that's going to be a 5-1 final for the Carolina Hurricanes. There's the 3 stars. Liljegren, Stahl, and Nedeljkovic. Liljegren is actually like a 90 overall now, so he's like a franchise kind of defenseman for Carolina. So game 2, and our AHL team won 2-1 against St. John's, so that's nice. So our AHL team is back in the series. And now we have a chance also in the NHL, though, to eliminate the Carolina Hurricanes and head to round number 2. First period, and it's a 2-1 lead for us. Velarde continues his hot streak. He's got 5 goals in 5 games. And John Tavares has also been playing very well. Zykov, though, gets them on the board. So second period, and they take the lead. Nick Bonino taking the lead, and the goal that takes them the lead. And Egerman, so their 4th line coming through. We need to have a strong third period, guys, defensively. And wow, Melker Karlsson, our 4th line center, tying the game up at 3 goals apiece. And then Shane Prince takes the lead. Good job, boys. That's exactly what I wanted for this third period. And Ryan Strome, 5-3. It looks like, guys, we're going to round number 2 for back-to-back years. Or maybe it's 3 straight years. I don't even know how much. Then Shane Prince adds another one, and we just blow them out in the third with 4 goals. And they get 1 as well, but 6-4 win in New York. So we are headed to round number 2 again. So here's a look at the stats. Tavares from Delcoli and Hosang, Velarde from Beauvillier and Savard, Melker Karlsson from Beauvillier, Prince from Wotherspoon and Strome from Wotherspoon and Prince from Lindholm and Strome. So Prince and Strome playing great together, and them again. So here's the 3 stars for that game. Strome with 3 points, Prince with 3 points, and Tavares with 1 goal. So great game, and we are on to round number 2. It's only 10 minutes into this episode, so I'm just going to, I guess, do the AHL, and then that'll be this episode, and then round number 2 will be next episode, unless we see who we're up against sooner than that. So AHL team is down by 1. Tim Bozon. Second period, our AHL team comes through with 3 goals. Quinville, Saarinen, and Levo. And Levo gets his second, and it's a 4-1 win for the AHL club. So let's see. Are we going to find out who we're up against in the next round yet? No, probably not. will our HL team advance as well? They're 1 game away. Let's see if they'll go on to round number 2 as well. First period, and it's a 1-1 game, Winquist and Ranger. Second period, it's a 5-2 lead for them. They get 4 unanswered goals. Winquist has 2 goals, but yeah, our HL team loses that one badly because of a bad second period. Yeah, just bad second period. That's the only reason. Allowing 4 goals in a period, that's not good at all. So it's going to a game number 5 in the HL. Will we get to see it? Yes, we will. So we'll get to see it, and then we'll see who we're up against in round number 2 in the NHL. So come on, NHL team. Go to round number 2, please. Grice, whatever this guy is, gets them on the board. They have a 2-1 lead going into third. Come on, guys. We want this series, but we got the home ice advantage, it looks like, as well. Yes, Verhaeghe ties it up. Power play. Come on, nope. Still pretty even Steven game for shots and goals. Penalty kill. Nice job, boys. Another penalty kill. It's a long one. It's a good kill. Shots are dead even, so. And it's going to overtime. Who will be the hero for the Bridgeport Sand Tigers? And it's Alan Quinn. And Bridgeport actually goes to round number 2, I think, for the first time. Or maybe the second time, I don't even know. But so there's that. Okay, so now let's see who we're up against in round number 2 for the NHL. It's going to be the New Jersey Devils. So New Jersey's got home ice in this game. Back-to-back years we have to play them. They also won their series in 5 games. Here's a look at round 2 matchups. So you got us in the Devils. You got the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Philadelphia Flyers. St. Louis and Winnipeg. So St. Louis is still on that hunt for another 3rd cup. So LA and Nashville as well. So that's the matchups for round number 2. Let's just save this quickly. And then we'll look at New Jersey's lineup, and then that will be this episode. Even though it's a bit short, it's almost 15 minutes. So let's go play game. Oh, we can actually check our player stats for round number 1 as well. Just add a bit more time to this. So let's see what the lines look like for New Jersey. It's probably very similar, I'd assume, to last year's lines. If not, then they must have had a big off season. They probably still have like Ryan Suter and whatnot. So yeah, Taylor Hall, Bastian, and Palmieri still the first line. Bastian's actually grown up to an 87. He was an 86, I believe, last year. Palmieri, though, and Hall have not grown at all, but that's still a pretty nice first line. Henrique has also grown to an 88. He's got Nyquist and Boucher. So yeah, it's the exact same team, I think, as last year, except for Safin is now actually on the team. He was a scratched player last year, and Niedermayer's grown to an 82. So pretty decent lineup for them. Pretty exact same, though, as last year. And Suter's starting to drop off, though. He's 37 now, and he's an 89, so last year I believe he was a 91 or a 90, so this might be last year for Ryan Suter in the NHL. Then everything else is the same except for this guy. He was drafted by the Nashville Predators, but must have been a free agent sign or something. But yeah, this guy's new, Jack Doherty. But everybody else is the exact same. Goaltending wise, Cammy Boyce has taken over the starting role, the medium elite, 89 overall goaltender. So yeah, they have him as the starter this year instead of Corey Schneider. So basically the exact same team except for a few minor changes. And then they also have Brandon Montour as a depth player. So that's a look at the New Jersey Devils. Let's just check our player stats for round number 1, and then I will end that episode right here. And then round number 2 will be in the next episode, and then if we get to round 3, that would be nice. That would be the next episode. So let's just check our player stats for the first round of the playoffs. So Tavares, Prince, and Barzal all 6 points in 5 games, so very nice for them. Velarde, Dalcoli, and Strome all 5 points in 5 games. And then you got people like Tkachuk, Hosang, Beauvillier, Lindholm with 3 points, Gauthier, Witherspoon, Carlson with 2, Scandala, Grellinger, Savard, Leddy, Pulak, all with 1 point. And Pulak actually didn't put up a single point, which is kind of surprising because he's an 89 now. So. And goaltending, Soderstrom had a very good first round, 2.2 goals against average, 922 save percentage, pretty much like his regular season. So it kind of dropped off at the end, but it was a good first few games, obviously. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it, guys, for episode number 27 of our Islanders GM mode. So we'll see you guys back up here with episode number 28 when we face the New Jersey Devils in round number 2. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys next time.